Welcome back to another episode of Getting Saucy. I'm so glad that you guys were able to join me here at Gerhard's. I'm back in our Gerhard's Glenside location. This is home sweet home for Chef Cheryl. And I wanted to take a moment to talk to you guys about our gorgeous Viking kitchen that we have. This is absolutely one of my favorite setups in the entire store. Our display room is amazing. If you guys have a chance, you should definitely come down and see how many dream kitchens we have set up here at Gerhard's Glenside. So I wanted to do a little talking to you guys about our Viking Professional Series oven. I love this oven because number one, it's the largest capacity oven on the market today. So as a baker and a chef, it's a huge help to me. On top of that, it has rapid ready preheat, so no waiting an eternity to get my cakes in the oven. So on the dessert theme, I would like to share with you guys my apple dumplings recipe. I had a chance to go to my very first state fair this weekend, and amongst all the delicious food there, they had cored apple dumplings served with fresh ice cream, and I said, I have to bring this recipe home to our Gerhard's Glenside location, do a little saucy in the living kitchen, and let you guys see how to make them. They're so simple and delicious, and with the help of our Viking oven, they'll be ready in a snap. So let's get started. So what I have in front of me is 2 Granny Smith apples, chopped, cored, and sliced into 8 pieces. I have 1 cup of freshly packed light brown sugar. I have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I have 1 package of Pillsbury refrigerated croissant rolls. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn those little dinner rolls into something super sweet. So first things first, I'm just gonna grab myself a little pan, and I'm gonna give that a spray so none of our deliciousness sticks to the pan. It all goes to our plate. Just a light spray like so. You're gonna have your Viking oven heating to 350 degrees. And we're gonna start with our mixture. So what I have here is 1.5 cups of melted butter. I'm just gonna pour that directly into the bowl. And I'm gonna add to that my brown sugar and a little teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. So let's get that all mixed up, and then we'll start rolling together our apple dumplings. So, when I was at the fair and they had these apple dumplings, what drew my attention was the smell. And I thought to myself, I bet a lot of people are drawn to that fall flavor of cinnamon and sugar. And I was correct because that line was long, but it was totally worth the wait. So let's avoid the lines and let's do it at home, okay? So I got my mixture nice. Oh, that means my oven is preheated. I told you, Viking oven ready in just a moment. So there we go. I'm gonna have this all mixed up, and I'm just gonna set that to the side for 1 moment. Then I'm gonna come back in, we're gonna roll up our apples. So you're just gonna simply take your refrigerated biscuit dough, bring a little closer to the camera so you guys can see, and you're gonna take from the widest end, and you're gonna roll your slice of apple straight in, okay? So we're gonna take our slice, and we're just gonna give it a little roll. It takes 2 seconds, and it looks so pretty, right? So let's layer that in our freshly sprayed pan that we have here. So we're just gonna repeat that over until we use all of our refrigerated dough. Mine has 8. So we're just gonna go ahead and roll each one up. So now if you would like to, at the end of this process, you can sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon sugar on top of your rolls. But I think that the mixture that we just made takes care of all that flavor. So why don't you try it first the way that we have it, and if you like it, fantastic. And if the next time you make it, you wanna add a little cinnamon sugar, please feel free. Okay. So now we're about halfway through of our little rolls. Oops, this one didn't wanna roll up so nicely. We'll just go back and re-roll him. Now remember, these are not supposed to be perfect. They're homemade, they're for your family, but they're gonna taste incredible, promise. All right, so our last 2 are gonna go in. Just like so, perfect. And 1 more. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour our cinnamon sugar and butter mixture directly over each one of our rolls that we've made, okay? So just give that a little stir, make sure you got all your ingredients together. Then we're just gonna go in and just pour this mixture right over each one of our apple dumplings. Okay. Now, like I said, I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. Normal baking temperature, as I like to say. Oh, these look so good, just with the cinnamon sugar mixture right over top. Brown sugar just makes everything better, doesn't it? Okay, so that mixture went directly over your apple dumplings. Now here, I have 3/4 cup of apple cider. This is my liquid of choice to go in the bottom of my pan. You can use 3/4 cup of apple juice. You can use, some people even use like a Sprite or 7-Up, like a lemon lime beverage. I prefer to do the apple cider. It's perfect time of year in fall, so I like to get that in a little bit. So I am going to dump this mixture down the sides and around my dumplings, not over top of them because we don't want them to be soggy, okay? So we're just gonna add a little to the pan, little at a time. Okay. All right, these look perfect. So now I'm going to put these directly into my Viking oven. I just wanted to show you guys really quickly something that I absolutely love about our Viking. The racks in our Viking oven slide all the way out. So you can put those heavy dishes down flat and then glide them right back into your oven. That's something that I adore about the features of this oven. So we're gonna pop this in and we will be back in about 20 minutes. Hi guys, welcome back. So our 20 minutes have passed and I can smell how amazing our apple dumplings smell in our Viking oven. So I'm gonna pull them out and let you guys see how they came out. Ooh, they smell so delicious, you guys. They're nice and brown on the outside. Our apple mixture is nice and bubbly, so it's gonna plate up fantastically. So what I like to do with these guys is I like to take a little scoop of ice cream to go with our dumplings, because ice cream makes everything better, right? Now you guys, our dumplings made a little bit of a mess, but we're not worried about it. I'm gonna tell you why. Viking is gonna clean up for us. So right now, Viking is running their We'll Do the Dishes event. So if you buy a qualifying model, you'll get a free dishwasher. So why not, right? Thanks, Viking. Okay, so let's go ahead and plate. I'm going to put 3 dumplings on my plate. We'll have a little share-worthy plate. And we're gonna top it with just a bit of ice cream. So today I have Bassett's, which is made here in Philadelphia, and I'm going to add a little bit of butterscotch vanilla to the top of these little dumplings. So go on ahead and scoop your ice cream up, make a little perfect circle. Just kidding, obviously, you're gonna use your spoon. So we're just gonna put a dollop on each side, add some spoons, put this beauty on the table, and we're gonna go right into our dessert. Thanks again for joining us on Gerhard's Getting Saucy, and I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, stay saucy.